Hello everybody, welcome back to some Skyrim Special Edition. As you can see, we are not back in Riverwood, but if we look at the map, we are actually not too far away from it, because there is an item that I would like to get from here. Set of items, actually. So if we come this way, we can see a Shrine of Talos with three or four, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4 dead worshippers around it, and a Thalmor soldier. So Agent Sanyan, in response to your report dated 22nd Morningstar for your request for an expeditionary force is hereby denied. Sanyan, this is the 7th report you have filed this month, and not one of your leads, not one, has turned up so much as a shred of evidence that a Talos shrine exists in the Lake Ilinalta region. No prisoners, no documents, nothing. Our forces are stretched thin enough as it is, and I have better missions, better agents to assign them to. If you feel so sure of your informant, investigate this yourself, come back with proof, or not at all. That was Ellenwyn who sent him that. But the reason we're here is because we would like his clothes. Now, I think that the reason that I want them, also there was a troll on this path, but it's just a regular troll. That's the bandits that I do believe we got the treasure map from. But anyway, the reason we want those robes, and like I said, I think that we can actually get another pair during the mission early enough that getting these particular ones wouldn't make too much of a difference. But I figured I wanted them anyway. And that is because they will help us, because specifically we are a high elf. Yet another reason why I wanted to do the high elf, because like I said, I'm very rarely a high elf, and the mission coming up has a lot of stuff that you can do that is really cool, based on what you can do and everything, right? Okay. Yeah. So anyway, this quest we're about to do is honestly really cool. It has a lot of different things that can happen during it, based on just, you and what you do there, but also based on other quests that you have done in the world. They did put quite a bit of time and effort into making this quest somewhat unique. I say somewhat unique because there is one, it's not exactly the same by any means, but there is the quest that it reminds me of is in Oblivion for the Dark Brotherhood.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
But it's with the Dark Brotherhood where you go to a party. Although I do believe that has less to do with stuff that you've done out in the world. Than this one does. But anyway,
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor Embassy.
That didn't take long.
I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them.
So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor Embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Ellenwyn, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Ellenwyn's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Ellenwyn's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Nope. Who's this contact of yours? You're sure I can trust him?
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties.
So once I'm inside the embassy, then what?
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Ellenwyn's office and search her files. Melbourne should be able to point you in the right direction.
Okay, so I'll see you in Solitude after I meet Melbourne.
Sounds good. Be careful.
Okay. Have not been to Solitude yet. The fact that we're going there, though, is nice, though, because I did actually want to check out the clothing shop that's there, because like I said, there's a bunch of clothes that got added to this game due to one of the mods. I would like to see what all because I think you can buy them there, but I'm not 100% on that.
Where do you want to go?
I need to go to Solitude.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city, capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
Pelagius the Mad Ave. Well, we'll be seeing him at some point. I gotta say, this carriage here for Solitude, like, is probably the furthest away from the actual city. Like, Morthal doesn't even have one. And neither does Dawnstar. But, like, Whiterun's right outside. Neither does Falkreath, actually. Markarth is right outside. Windhelms is right outside. Riften's is right outside. But Solitude's, for some reason, is way the fucking gone down this hill. Also, I want to show you something up here, assuming I can find it. It's not the easiest thing in the world to find. Is it here, I think? Where the Khajiit make their camp. And if you go to the right spot while crouched and looking down, you can actually find their merchant chest. Now, I do have the unofficial patch, which may have fixed this, but I'm not sure. But either way, somewhere in this area is the chest that holds all the stuff that the Khajiit can sell. So you can just, and it's not marked as stealing if you take it from it. So you can just take all of their shit. But anyway, one reason why I haven't went to Solitude off camera to check out the clothing store was because, well, we never went on camera because we didn't have a reason to, but off camera I didn't do it because we would have missed this.
Traitor!
You shouldn't leave Solitude without trying our fish. Best in Skyrim.
You betrayed us!
Get on with it!
I feel like this is bugged.
Some gate guard you were!
Get on with it! Not right now.
I don't want to talk. I don't have anything to say. Oh, thank you, Divines. Bless your kind heart.
Get on with it!
Yeah, you really should.
Need something? You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? I have a little problem you could solve.
Traitor!
You can probably tell what's supposed to be happening right here.
Stand back. Interrupting an execution is a serious crime.
Yes?
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there
Traitor.
until your mother comes. Get on with
You
it!
should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all hard, Vivian.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
All right. And that is Rogbeer dead. Does have an amulet of Talos on him, which is weird, but anyway, yeah. So this is the first thing, or this is what the first thing you see when you come to Solitude is.
Mind yourself in my city, friend. This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight.
Yes? Need something?
Okay. So anyway, you also can't save that guy at all. Literally 0 ways of saving him. Is this Radiant Raiment open? You can get up there and save him for a limited time, but he is scripted to die.
Oh, let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you.
Alikir hood, barkeeper's clothes, and shoes, 2 different types. Black robes, blacksmith's apron, shoes, boots. Those look different. Chef's hat and tunic. Bunch of different clothes. College robes, cowl, fine clothes and boots. Hammerfell garb, different hats. Mage's glove, merchant's. Here we go. Merchant's clothes, and the merchant's hat, which looks dumb. I will take one of each of the merchant's clothes and see how they look on Ysolda. Got monk clothes, mourner's clothes, necromancer. Wow, they gave her a bunch of shit. Because like I don't think she sold the ragged stuff before. Yeah, they gave her a fuck ton of clothes to sell. Oh, actually,
let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you.
Under miscellaneous should be the children's clothes. Let's see, do they have anything different? I'll buy the yellow one. I like the way the yellow one looks on it. Find them. Alright. I don't know, the yellow one for some reason it just seems like that little bit fancier than the rest.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that.
I'm fine, thank you. I'm not going to the Blue Palace, not anytime soon.
Come on in, just stoke the fire.
This
Take a
one's a
seat and get
favorite
the
of
cold
mine.
out.
Where are you? There you are.
Legend we all know and love.
Need something? What do you need?
Our mutual friend sent me.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
Okay, I'm ready. Here's what I'll need.
I'll get this inside the embassy for you.
Okay, so I will give him...
I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
I kind of... Well, no, I'll give him my axe. I was going to say, I kind of don't want to give him my axe just so that I have that to go. I shouldn't need that. I'll give him my elven boots and then my Thalmor stuff. I will give him my healing potions. Ingredients, books, keys. Obviously I won't need any of those. That should be good. And then since I'm currently running around naked, I will actually see. Let's see. So that's what the merchant's clothes look like. The other one, basically the same but blue. Now, granted, this doesn't tell me what they'll look like on anybody else. That just tells me what they look like on my male Thalmor. But
Hello, yes.
Huh?
But either way, I don't remember if Delphine actually takes a... I think Delphine actually takes a straight there. Like, because you give him, theoretically, all of your equipment.
To get into the party without being fingered as a spy.
Yeah, yeah. So I do believe that when we go and talk to Delphine here, she'll, like, it'll force equip a set of clothes on you. And then she'll just warp you right to the embassy. Now, I will say, the Solitude stables. Definitely it's Catless Farm. It's not really the Solitude stables.
My husband Gaiman handles the business.
I still don't think there's anything important there. I
Have you
might
given
look it up in
Malborn the gear
between,
you
but
want to smuggle into the embassy?
yes, Melbourne's all set.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, Put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside.
Okay. So yeah, you need to equip the party clothes and shoes.
I'd go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like
Which
that.
looks like this. It's just fine clothes and boots, I do believe, just with a different name.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
Sure am. I'm ready. Keep the rest of my things safe for me.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back.
So yeah, that literally
Make
empties
sure
your inventory.
you get back out of there alive with the information we need.
In fact, I do believe, I could be wrong, but that could also take out quest items that you can't normally get rid of. Because I do believe that a good way, if you're going to go around and do all the quests, that it's a good idea to save this quest for close to last.
Arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Please, you first. I insist.
There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please?
Here you go.
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my throat.
Guests are advised to remain inside.
So anyway, here we are at the party.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor Ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
My name is Aegis. Pleased to meet you.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list.
Do you now?
Tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arinthia Red?
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
So that was his attempt to get you to stop talking to her.
What can I get for you, sir?
I'd like a
Here
drink.
you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Let's see. I'm just looking at the different things we can do. No. Oh, is she here? That might be a good one. So yeah, this guy is from Markarth, but we haven't met him, so that would be pointless. But there might be... There she is. So yeah, this is Jarl Seeker from Falkreath, but to do his, you have to be the Thane of his.
Prosperity is good for everyone.
So anyway, there's a few different things you can do. Most of them involve you having to be on good terms, as in have done quests for different people. So like for Maven, if you're the master of the Thieves Guild, for this guy you have to do his quest in Markarth. For the Jarls, you have to be their Thanes. This guy you can just give alcohol to and he'll fuck up the party. What is it? This guy here will try and hit on the elf on some part, but if you do his to cause the distraction, she will actually end up in the jail, which is obviously
Trust me, there's no place better to forge relationships with the movers and shakers of Skyrim.
Enjoying the party, Preventus?
Oh, hello there. I didn't expect to see you here. Yes, I am indeed. Elenwen always serves the best wine at her parties. The food is excellent as well. Though I confess, being surrounded by so many wealthy and important people makes me feel more than a little nervous.
Quite the gathering, wouldn't you say?
Oh yes, quite. So many important people from all across Skyrim. Don't let me keep you.
Does that mean that Balgruuf is here? I'm not seeing him. Anyway, where's Victoria? There she is.
I find these parties such a dreadful bore.
If these parties bore you, why attend them?
The East Empire Company has interests all across Tamriel, inside and outside the Empire's borders. We try not to get involved in politics. However, as the head of the company, it's my job to make sure we maintain good relationships with prospective partners and investors.
Does your company do business with the Thalmor?
A delicate question, to be sure. I'm the Emperor's cousin, and the Empire has little love for the Thalmor. On the other hand, the Thalmor have considerable funds and are looking to expand their shipping. I haven't signed any deals yet, but I'm sure my cousin would want a cut if I do. What better way to soothe his wounded pride?
Do you want to help me with something?
Oh? Something interesting, I hope.
I need you to cause a scene, get everyone's attention for a few minutes.
I don't know. I don't want to do anything that might offend Elenwen. There is a lot of money at stake, after all.
Don't worry, I just want to play a joke on someone.
I don't think so. Sorry. I would love to help you, but Elenwen can be very
Can I
vindictive.
try that again, or would I have to reload
on
from
her
you
bad
to the
side.
party?
One thing everyone can agree on. This war. Oh? Something interesting, I hope.
Oh, whoops.
Oh? I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, and let me guess, I don't have my... For some reason I have an Amulet of Talos, though. Why the fuck do I have that, and not the rest? So the invitation makes sense. He gave me the brandy, and then... Oh, I guess it doesn't give the... Well, whatever. Hey, buddy.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Actually, you know what?
I need another drink.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, sir.
I'd like a drink.
I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the
No,
moment.
so you can only get one at a time? Well, whatever, I'll give it.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around
here? I brought you a drink.
If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
Actually, there is something to do for me, which we probably shouldn't be discussing right next to a guard.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
I need you to cause a scene, get everyone's attention.
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my
I've never felt
handiwork.
entirely at ease.
I hope you're... Here you go, sir. Colovian brandy.
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Yeah, quickly.
I speak figuratively. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Okay. Ooh, somebody's barbecuing outside.
You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zabani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up.
Okay. So, we are now going to put on the hooded Thalmor robes.
Lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
So that we look like this. And since we're a high elf, we can very easily, I do believe.
Robes
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high.
Ah, yes, and also there it is. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you can, yeah, if you sneak by, you can get a full set of them there as well. But that's why I went and got the other one, because I wasn't sure. But yeah, if you have the hooded Thalmor robes, actually, if you have just regular Thalmor robes, you can do this as well. But depending on what race you are, determines how effective this is. Since
Speak quickly. Must be new around. Always looking down their noses at us.
since we are a high elf, we can actually get away with running around quite a large area of this place, without anybody worrying about it or bothering us. If we were a regular elf, we could get away with it, but we wouldn't be able to get too close to people. And I'm also just gonna stop searching for stuff and just advance the fucking plot here. If you're an elf, but not a high elf, you can get, I think, somewhat close to these guys before they'll detect that you're not supposed to be there. If you're a Khajiit or an Argonian, because you have a giant tail, obviously that isn't really going to okay, hang on, I'm just... But yeah, you also can't run. If you start to sprint... Yeah. If you start to sprint, they will still target you. And they'll know that something's up.
Make it quick. Why aren't you at your post, Justicia?
I don't want to open it. I want to...
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence. Do not presume, Gissa. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story, as agreed.
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks, in the end. Now, I have work to do. Leave me to it if ever you want to see the rest of your payment.
Can I could help you. He talked to me. He trusts me.
You'd like to come downstairs with me, is that it, Gissa? Shall we loose his bonds and put you in a cell together? You can ask him anything you'd like, and see how he answers.
No, I'll wait outside.
That would probably be best. Now, get out.
What was that?
How, fucker?
Huh?
So yeah, unfortunately, once you're in here, they know that you're not supposed to be in here. Very unfortunate, but... Now, what we could do, actually, though, is it would have auto-saved when we first walked in. And now that we've heard that...
I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence. Do not presume, Gissa. You are most useful,
Over.
but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they?
So anyway, yeah, because we walked technically somewhat in front of her, the other guard did obviously notice.
What was that?
But if we wait,
I know I heard something.
if we wait here, we might be fine. Okay, we're back to hidden.
Imagination.
Okay, take that, scrolls, spell tunes. Here we have the Dragon Investigation, current status. First, Emissary Elenwyn. We anticipate a breakthrough in our efforts to uncover the party or power behind the Dragon Resurrection phenomenon. An informant has identified a possible lead, whom we have brought back to the embassy for a full interrogation. Subject is obstinate, but by all indications is holding back the information we seek. I have authorized immediate manual uncoiling. I do not expect more will be necessary unless you feel time presses. I know you prefer to be present for the final questioning. I will inform you immediately when the subject is fully receptive. 2 days should tell the tale. In the meantime, if you wish to audit our technique, your expertise is welcome. As always, I have placed the prisoner in the cell closest to your office stairs for your convenience. We already got that, and then we got the dossier on Delphine here, which I am not going to read because it's fairly long, longer than I want to read anyway. And then also the one on Ulfric. And we are going to keep the Thalmor robes on right now because it does give us a little bit better sneak because they're lighter. Now granted, the elven armor is also light and will provide more protection. And I do believe there's a part coming up where if we're wearing the elven armor, card over there.
You wish to defeat me?
Ooh, elven light armor. I wonder, is that better? I'll take it. Mainly because I don't know if that's better than the elven armor I can make. Or not. And what do we got here? The Thalmor dossier on Esbern. Well, now it tells us to escape. But I do believe, yeah. So here's the part where me wearing elven armor comes in handy. As you can see, these guys have brought Malborn down. So.
You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice.
Takes care of that. Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it. I should have known this would end badly.
Trapdoor key, light armor again.
Leave, I let Delphine talk me into this.
Okay. So, those guys can kill Malborn, by the way. But yeah, also, if you're wearing elven armor and you go up there, as you saw, they will not be immediately hostile. I guess they just kind of assume that you're the guy down here. But if we go in here, we have this guy.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
I'm not here to torture you.
What? Who? What? What do you want then?
No time to explain. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
They grabbed me in Riften. They seem to think I know something. They just kept asking me the same damn questions.
Okay. You go ahead. I'm not done here.
No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
I don't know if he shows up in Riften or not. I would imagine so. Anyway, this door, nothing. Or nothing. Where the hell? See, I know that he's here somewhere. Also really weird, like, staticky noise. One Wind Solaire, that's expert lock. Is Malborn following me? Sure is. So that's the trapdoor. Are there more cells up here or something? Because we're still missing a person. Where is he? really hoping I could just... Oh, there we go. Okay, so Thorald, which is who I was here for, which is who I was hoping to pick up along the way, is apparently this way. Which unfortunately means that guy's going to be following me. Now we did kill that guy, but now it's just pointing me back. Not that. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Yeah. So now that's the only one that I have. Thalmor Embassy dungeon, yes. Why is it telling me that he's over there now? Okay, hang on. I need to... Because I know he's here somewhere. Because I figured since we were going to be doing the main quest... Yeah. Okay, proceed to keep to the prison area. Okay, what is the name? Where's the person we killed? What's your... Do you have a name? No, you're just Thalmor Soldier. We are where we... Thalmor Embassy dungeon. Oh, wait. Oh, because we're not even in the right fucking place. I could have... Oh, fuck. I don't know why I thought those were the same. Alright, I'm dumb. I could have sworn that this was the same area, or the same place where he was kept locked up, but I guess not. Now, we do need to hurry here, because there is... an enemy down here. That's better if they don't come across. Hang on, I'm just gonna pause here for a second, because there is... Oh, okay. Where did he go? No, don't run ahead. You'll die. Dumbass. There we go. Control fact. Now, in this place, which is kind of a little bit of a dick move, over here is the Stone of Baron Zia, or an unusual gem, as it may be. Now, the reason I say that that's kind of a dick move is because I think they might have fixed it in one of the patches, or maybe the unofficial patch fixes it. But once you leave this area, you'll see we're going to drop off of a thing. And we're not going to be able to get back into this cave. So if you don't pick up that gem now, and like I said, I don't remember if it is a... Interesting. Did not know that. Oh well, doesn't matter. But yeah, that's that. I fucking can't believe that I forgot which quest that was. And then Delphine way back in Riverwood, where we will also get the rest of our miscellaneous items back.
Stay out of trouble, elf.
Sure. Also, having Melbourne survive does actually unlock another quest that we can do once we go into Windhelm.
Come on in. Just
And if we had done the distraction that caused the server elf there to get in prison, she would actually be a part of that quest.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
The Thalmor know nothing about the dragons.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure. They're looking for someone named Esbern.
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
What would the Thalmor want with Esbern?
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
So Thalmor think the Blades know about the dragons.
Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is?
They seem to think he's hiding out in Riften.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
You know what? What happened to the Blades? Why are you on the run?
The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity.
Why does the Empire allow the Thalmor free reign?
Part of the cost of peace. Emperor Titus Mede saved his empire at a very high price. A price that included the Blades. The Nords didn't like the peace treaty much either. 30 years later, the Empire ends up with the Stormcloak Rebellion on its hands. No doubt exactly as the Thalmor intended.
So...
The Thalmor, thanks to the White Gold Concordat.
So why are they hunting?
When I was young, our leaders became obsessed with the Thalmor threat. They believed that if and when we found a Dragonborn, we would need to protect him against the Thalmor. Turns out we fatally underestimated the Thalmor. They smashed us with ease during the Great War. I was one of the few who escaped. For a long time, all I cared about was staying alive and taking revenge on the Thalmor when I could. But then the dragons returned, and I remembered that the Blades used to be dragon slayers, and that we were sworn to protect the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer of all.
Okay. Now, I will use this, just because I don't know if I got anything to this enchant. I do not. Oh, okay, Delphine, you kind of got me. There we go. But anyway, our shit should be in here. Yep. Take all that. Now, I don't know what happens if you put shit in there and then do this quest. Like, if your shit would override anything else that you put in there, or if it would just add whatever she took from you to it. But either way, heading all the way over, back to Riften. I don't think I've ever done this quest without already having done the Thieves Guild. I know where the guy is, so I'm not even 100% sure if I have to. But one thing I will do is increase speech skill by 15 points. Make sure my shit's on. Okay. Put that away. Oh, come on, don't you dare. Okay, you didn't. Good.
If you're looking
I
for
don't
a
know
handout,
you.
you'll
You and
want to speak
Riften
with
looking for
Van
trouble?
If you're looking for company, I
What's it to you?
Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
Who are the Blackbriars?
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Got any dirt on this?
Only way you could have found one of those is by stealing it.
Incorrect.
Guess you'll fit in around here better than I thought. So what do you want to know?
Tell me what this gem's worth.
Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild. Get in good with them and you'll find her.
Okay. So that's to start the Thieves Guild quest.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lad?
Actually, I'm looking for this old guy hiding out in Riften.
Ah, expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first, then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right?
Let me find him first. Dragons are bad for business.
Passing on a golden opportunity is worse.
Oh my god.
Until next we meet, lad.
You're so fucking... I don't want to start your fucking Thieves Guild quest.
You've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Should I do it anyway, though? Maybe I should. Because this is the normal way that you start it.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying.
Oh,
eh,
come
lad?
on, just let me skip your dialogue.
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
My wealth is none of your business. Or how could you possibly know that? Because it's not true.
It's all about sizing up your mark, lad. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway.
What do you mean?
Look how you sniffed out my little scheme at the North Gate. You knew it was a shakedown and you called him on it. That's what I'm talking about.
You seem to be well acquainted with wealth.
Wealth is my business. Help me out, and I can add to yours. Would you like a taste?
What do you have in mind?
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
What do I have to do?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under a stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Why plant the ring on Branche?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
Alright, I'm ready.
Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. This way, everyone. Over here. You need to hear this.
Okay, so yeah, this is how you join the Thieves Guild. Now, we are going to be doing this a little differently. Because obviously doing this will cause Branche to be arrested. But if we'll take the gold. But if we take Medesi's silver ring, now I just want to see. I just want to make sure that I'm going to be doing this right. Yeah. Okay, so basically, now what I'm going to do.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time? Patience, Blanchet. This is a...
That's what you said about the whispers.
Basically, I'm going to go over... Let's go over here. To this corner. Go in here and find Medesi's silver ring and drop it.
For a dragon to attack Kyne's Grove.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
I lost Medesi's ring.
Lost it. Well, at least you showed signs of initiative by telling me. I guess I shouldn't be surprised with the way things are going around here. Until next we meet, lad. I guess I expected too much from you. I didn't think you'd get pinched. Can't say I'm surprised with the way things have been going around here.
What's been going on?
My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. Even though you fouled up the job, I still think you've got the spark I'm looking for. There's plenty of gold out there for the taking, if you're up to the challenge.
Okay, I can handle it.
All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes. All right, I'll entertain you a bit more. Go on.
Okay, I'm looking for an old guy probably hiding out in the Ratway.
Yeah, I bet I know your guy. He's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens, paying us good coin for nobody to know about it.
Thanks.
Come back when you grow a backbone.
Yeah, whatever. Piss off. I really hate it that they locked part of the main quest behind the Thieves Guild. Because, I mean, obviously there's some people who don't want to do the Thieves Guild questline. Now, there is another way you can do it. Where if you go to the regular tavern, the Bean Barb that's up there, and you talk to Kirava, which I do believe is the bartender. Oh yeah, I think there's some...
I don't know, Trough. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby? I've gotten us this far.
This far? We're living in a sewer. You said we'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
You worry about bashing people's heads in. I'll worry about the guild, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to check the entrance to the Ratway. Be right back.
Ha! Found it!
So yeah, there's these two guys here. They're doing something. I'm not 100% sure what. But they're always here. I don't think there's a way to not have them here. Obviously, you can sneak past them. You don't have to fight. He's wearing merchant's boots. But yeah, they're always here, and they're plotting something, but they don't have... Like, they're named, and they seem to be important, but they never actually do anything. It's really weird, in all honesty. Not get the last little bit of health there. There we go.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
Is there? Does that mean that my time's almost up? It does, actually. Alright. Yeah, it's clearly a trapdoor. Or trap door, I guess. I wonder why trapdoors are called that, you know? Like, it's just a door in the floor. Maybe just a lot of people use them as traps, I guess. See you, Skeever. Oh, yeah, this is Gan the Fist. He's also always down here. And, also named, but he's somewhat special because he has the Gloves of the Pugilist, where unarmed strikes do 10 additional damage, which is the only way to get that enchantment, actually. Let's get rid of that. But yeah, that's the only way to get that enchantment is to come down here and fight him and take his gloves. Now, I do believe that his gloves will be different depending on your level. Like, I think his gloves will be leveled. It's like the higher level you are, the better kinds of clothes he's wearing. But I could be wrong on that, because I want to say that at some point I did have. Oh, that's not at all what I thought it was, because I heard this chunk and I remembered that he had these fucking bear traps all over the place. Potion there, some wine. I would like to make it to Esper. Solution of health. Thought it was an apple for a second there. It's very shiny. I also just tripped something else. There's also this iron battle axe that looks important as fuck, right? No idea why they made it look like that. And then there's just a lowlife down here who's naked, apparently. Not sure why. She even has clothes on her, and just I don't know if that's a bug or if she's supposed to be naked. I honestly don't remember. Beggar to get pickpocketing up. But yeah, not sure if she's supposed to be naked or if that's a bug and she just didn't equip the clothes that she had. I don't remember. What's down here? Oh, there's an expert door down here. Where does this lead to? I mean, oh, nice. Lock picking up. Oh, this leads right back to the entrance. If I fucking noticed the door over there, I could have skipped a bunch of stuff. Yeah, well. Not like it matters. Into the Ragged Flagon. Yeah, so anyway. Now I think we should have, yeah. Now we can actually complete.
Those days are over.
No, not Tanilia. Here she is, this chick.
I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
Oh, you must be the face sculptor I've heard about.
Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face?
No. I'm good. So yeah, 1,000 gold and you can change your appearance. You can't change your race or anything. I'll have to think about it.
Indeed. It is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh.
But yeah, it just lets you change your appearance for 1,000 gold. It seems to be awfully expensive. But yeah, I don't care about you bringing all the fuck off. I'm just going to the vaults. I will be back. I guess I could have always talked to Vax. Oh yeah, and also, because we did the other quest, we now have Thalmor down here. Deal with. You can come here, obviously, before doing the diplomatic community quest, but if you do, the Thalmor won't be here. Oh, this guy summoned a bound sword. Oh, that's about to hurt, isn't it? Oof. Oh, you also have a bound weapon. You got anything different? No. Alright, I already looted you, and then they activated the trap, so I didn't have to. Nord, I'll take that. But yeah, there are still enemies down here, I do believe. Whether or not you've done diplomatic immunity, but the Thalmor won't be here is the main thing. And they're, well, not that it really showed there, but they are considerably stronger than anything else that you would fight down here. And I think that we actually have even more of them to fight. Oh, I can't actually do it that way. Okay. Once we get to Esbern. Let's see, we've got crafting stations here. It's always weird, I mean, that they put crafting stations in other places. I guess it's for, like, I guess lore reasons, if you want to call it that. But in all honesty, they're fairly worthless in most places. Because odds are, if you're going to be doing any crafting, you're going to do it in one of the cities before you go out on quests, right? And since that, like, there's no need to repair your equipment or anything while you're doing quests, you're obviously not going to be needing them partway through a dungeon, right? Oh, come on. Draven's bow. Okay, I'll take that. I had no idea what the hell that's about. Maybe that's a quest that we can now just insta-complete once we find this Draven character. But I honestly have no recollection of Draven or his bow. Then oil spill sure is. Maybe if we snuck down here, there would have been Thalmor or something in here and we could have flamed them all. Oh, Conjurer's drop though. Go, the Ratway Warrens. Here we are. And unfortunately, I don't think that there's like a fast way out of any of this either. I'm reasonably certain that we have to just go the way we came. We might be able to get a key for like this door or something, but I will unlock it right now just to get the lock picking experience. Since if I don't plan on
ink pot, stone, bucket, book, knife.
He'll tell you, just ask. You don't even need to ask. He'll tell you anyway.
Sure. So yeah, this here's where some people live. Some of them are nice, or at least neutral. Okay, that was weird that it kicked me out of it when my lockpick broke, but oh, there we go. There we are. Barely had to move it. Hefted the death here.
Go away, go away, go away.
Okay.
No more. I yield, I yield.
Okay, I don't know why she's running away, but whatever. Maybe I was too loud for her. Hey, who are you? Jakar, I guess? I don't know how to pronounce that.
I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling.
Oh. Okay. Chef's tunic, chef's hat. Let me guess. Human horse meat. Okay. I was gonna say maybe like human flesh. Maybe he's a cannibal down here. And I guess I did kind of walk right into his room, but still, I feel like that was a bit much. That's the door we need. And then that's the end of it. Alright.
Go away!
Esbern, open the door. I'm a friend.
What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. Delphine sent me.
Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap.
Delphine needs your help to stop the dragons.
So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. You'd better come in and tell me how you found me, and what you want. This'll just take a moment. This one always sticks. There we go. Only a couple more.
Knife, yes. Book, yes. Bucket, yes. Ink pot.
There we are. Come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk.
Nice place you got down here. Book of Daedra.
So,
Oh.
Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago.
What do you mean it's hopeless?
Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Alduin has returned, just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time, who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach.
Alduin, the dragon who's raising the others?
Yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand.
Are you talking about the literal end of the world?
Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Alduin has returned. Only a dragonborn can stop him. But no dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Alduin the World Eater.
It's not hopeless, Esbern. I'm dragonborn.
What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. Give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... no. No useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annuan?
My, it's a lot of books. God, Book of Daedra as well, of course.
I know
that.
time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for Thalmor. I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Oh, and apparently I have one of those books was a quest book. Okay, and off we go.
There's the blades, agent. Kill him! Ah!
Now I do believe oh, there's fucking frost atron there for some reason. That was weird. Don't know where the fuck that thing came from. Let's bump up our health a little bit. Light armor should be fine by now, or for now. Oh, but my speech isn't actually that high. I could do a lure, but that's pretty worthless as a male character. Well, actually, I think that there's more male merchants than female ones. Or the male merchants have, like, the general stores and that. I guess it's not too worthless. Mainly because I need to go up that skill tree anyway. Destruction any better? Oh! Fire spells do more damage. Restoration, alteration, enchant, one-handed. More for that, more for that. Okay, I think we're good for now then. That'll also give me all my health back. I guess that wizard must have summoned the Atronach, but normally when they summon something,
That's who was asking about Esbern. Kill him!
This is not good.
So yeah, because we didn't kill him in the embassy, I'm fucking trying to get to the back. Oh, he's fighting them now. There it is. This Gisser character, you may have noticed him, or you may recognize him as the guy who was talking to the leader guy. High elf male believed to go by Aegis, maybe an alias, likely to be inquiring about Esbern and the Ratway. Do not approach, inform your assigned contact immediately if spotted. Now, I don't remember if there's a way to complete this without alerting them at all. That leads to the warrant, but I have a different marker here that I'm curious about. So yeah, I don't know if there's a different way to complete this, maybe to prevent the Thalmor from coming here or something. I'm not 100% on that. There might be, like I said, there is, at least during the main quest line, there's generally a lot of optional stuff you can do to alter it. Like hell, even just doing the Civil War quest line completely skips one of the main quests, because it has to do with you getting a truce between the Stormcloaks and the Imperials for a short amount of time. And obviously, if you've already done the Civil War, the war is over, and therefore you don't need the truce. This way. Alright, so I think we'll call it there because we're well over an hour. So next part we will start by heading over to Delphine and turning in that, and then we should, I do believe, get to the point where we meet Parthenax, the leader of the Greybeards, and finally get to our trophy hall there. But that'll be for another part. So in between parts, I don't think that I have anything that I particularly need to do. I guess I'll check out this light armor and see if it's worth upgrading and using instead of the armor that I made. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.